Hello everyone, and welcome back to... Oh, look at that dramatic music. I haven't had to do one of these introductions anywhere other than Icy Lands. That is... Boom! Listen, welcome back everyone. This is the Game of Thrones. Man, welcome back to a new episode of HyperRogue. As I mentioned just before we cut off in the last one, we've unlocked like most of the stuff we would want here, and now we just have to go collect 1,000,000 dead orbs. Oh, that's an amulet. That's an orb of Yendor. Okay, cool. So the idea is we have to go find the orb of the key to unlock this orb of Yendor before we can use it, and we're going to use dead orbs as like breadcrumbs to help us find our way back. If we wanted to, we could head out like southwest to where that X is flashing, and that's where the orb is, or the key rather. But we don't have enough dead orbs yet to act like breadcrumbs, so we're just going to keep walking around, find more... is this another orb of Yendor? Yeah. Find more dead orbs until we've got enough... Whoa, bad guys. Gotta stay alert. I don't want to get killed here in the crossroads. I think like 15 or so dead orbs would be plenty. Maybe I'll grab 20 just to be sure. But, I mean, we need to go about 100 tiles, right? And, we need to drop a dead orb, say, every 6 or 7. So, like, 20 should be more than enough for that. Right now, 8. So, depending on how quickly we can find these here, how boring this is... What, metal beast? Get out of here, man. I might end up... Well, I guess since you're listening to this, that means I decided to upload the episode. Me, you know, here I am in the past compared to you. I don't know that I'm going to upload this, because if it gets super boring, I'm planning not to. But you know that since I'm listening to it, since you're listening to it, I must have decided to upload it. Can I... This guy's sort of annoying. I need to get... I don't like these giant rock worms, or whatever they're called, rock snakes. They're a problem. There's more enemies than I really expected I would be seeing here. We're up to 11 dead orbs. Okay, so we're like halfway there already. It's not too bad. And then we just have to find an orb of Yendor. Wait, this one's an orb of Yendor. There's a dead orb up this way, so that's where I should have gone. And I still am not doing a very good job of paying attention to my surroundings and noticing when something... What the heck is this? Dragon Chasms. Never been there before. I saw one from far away and read the description a long time ago, but I've never been nearby to notice it looking like crazy weird this way. You know what? I should take advantage of being in a Crossroads 3 and stay near lands that I haven't gotten a lot of treasures in, so that fewer enemies will come pouring out of them. And I know that this Yendorian forest will go on literally forever on my east if I just keep following it. And I'll keep exploring new areas that dead orbs might appear. I guess I can't really have the plan of following this place forever, because I have to divert every time a dead orb appears, right? Like, I'd like to follow... Oh, an orb of the dragon. That one I don't think we've gotten on camera, but I saw... What's his name get it on his YouTube? Sprite Guard, maybe? And it's what the cultists in R'lyeh have. They, you click on a place and it puts down some fire that makes it so enemies can't chase you as easily. Orb of Teleport, fine. There's a dead orb in... Oh, look! With this Orb of Teleport, I can jump over here. How cool is that? It's still a Crossroads 3. Alright, a bunch more dead orbs. We're up to 19. So this should be enough, actually. I'm kind of just looking for orbs of Yendor now, I think. I would happily pick up more dead orbs, of course. Well, happily. As happy as I can be about this stupid quest that I think is like a waste of my time. I mentioned in the last episode that I really don't like the dead orb collecting mechanic that's necessary to pick up the Orb of Yendor. And of course it's not necessary, even. You could record every step you took, say, on YouTube, and follow the exact same path back out, or by like writing everything down on paper. But like, how fun is that? Not very, is my answer. So I still don't understand how this Orb of Storms chooses what areas to reach. Like, it looks like the tile northeast of me, several tiles there didn't get attacked, but some stuff much, much further away did. And I don't have any idea how it decides that. I should stop follow... Oh, actually, Alchemist Labs are a fine direction to go, because slimes in there can't get out. Right? So I'd like to follow this as long as I can. There's an Orb of Yendor over there. Can I get in? I could duck through this Alchemist's lab, perhaps. Let's see about doing that. If it looks too dangerous in here, I won't. Yeah, it's just gonna be too hard. Forget it. We'll just go find another Orb of Yendor. More dead orbs, fine. Orb of Shielding, always handy to have. More dead orbs. We're up to 23, which should be more than enough. Just waiting on that Orb of Yendor to show up. See, this is the kind of thing that barely even feels like gameplay to me. Am I really playing this game right now? It's just like I'm waiting for the game to happen. But in the meantime, I have to be paying a little bit of attention to make sure I don't die. Orb of Yendor, here we go. Where is this? It's in a palace. Am I willing to go get that? I've triggered 0 enemies in palace, so... Sorry, I've picked up 0 treasures in palace, so the enemy count should be fairly low. Although it's possible that having an Orb of Yendor increases enemy count, I'm not sure. Can I even get in? There's a wall in the obvious entrance, and there's no other entrance. So Crossroads 3 actually might be a poor way. Crossroads 1 could be a lot better, because if one wall is blocked, you can just use another wall. Whereas here, if I use this entrance, it'll take me to a completely different palace, right? So it would not be possible to retrieve the Orb of Yendor after doing that. So what's up here? An Orb of Empathy. There's an Orb of Shielding down here. Yeah, I really don't like that every orb you've unlocked appears in Crossroads. It makes the whole idea of, like, orb collection be super trivial and tedious and boring. If you want to play optimally, right? Which roguelike players tend to want to do. You know, how hard they work at playing optimally will vary from person to person, but usually you're playing a roguelike because you want to play well. Or rather, if you're playing a roguelike, then you want to play well. Not necessarily because, but it just tends to be true. More orbs of shielding. So, yeah, I might, at some point here, try to find a way out. I haven't been to Cocytus yet, that looks fun, but obviously not the thing to do now while we're trying to win. That's something I would like to do on a later playthrough when I've already proven to myself that I can win, and I want to do more fun tactical stuff instead. Anyway, I might try to get out of this Crossroads 3 just because Crossroads 1 is so much better as a starting point. This is not an Orb of Yendor either, it's an Orb of Flash. Oh, of course, I don't have to look inside any other biomes. Not biomes, jeez. Any other lands, because I know Orbs of Yendor can't appear there. Is that one? No, it's an Orb of Empathy. I always get them confused. There's one to the southeast. Alright, let's see what that's all about. It's in this living cave? Yes. Wow. How am I going to get over there? It would take a ton of backtracking just to get in. I don't know if I even have enough orbs for this. Right? Like, I can go this way, but then how do I get around the... Well, this is maybe not too bad. No, it really is. Wow, how come it's showing up on my map right at this exact spot and not, like, far off somewhere? What is going on? How come I can see all this area? Is this actually the path directly to the Orb of Yendor? I don't think I'm supposed to see this. I gotta follow this and see what's up. Or not the orb, but the key? I gotta follow this and see what's up, if there's a key at the end. And that's just more wall. It's a little hard to follow even a straight line here. Gold. Okay. This is bizarre. I feel like this has gone more than 100 squares. No? There's the key. Huh. Why is it showing me this? Can you always see this way? I don't know. Anyway, it looks like this is not a good direction to go because the living caves are going to make it super hard to get in. So, regrettably, yeah, I have no idea why I can see all that. Huh. Seems like a bug, but what do I know? Maybe it's just a weird choice. So we could try, I suppose, to stay closer to lands that it would be more possible to traverse. But I'm not sure which ones those would be. I think this is where my inexperience is clearly showing through, is that I don't really know what the right way to go find a Yendor key is. And I'm fairly sure it's that getting out of the Crossroads 3 is the right way. But I also feel like, right now, everything is just so safe. Why risk it? I'm just doing fine in here. Do I really want to go out into, like, some other land? Like, go through an overgrown woods to get to a regular crossroad? No. I'm already at a Crossroad 3. Which, in theory, is good enough. It's just like, in practice, a lot of the possible... Even though it's a little bit rare to find an Orb of Yendor, it seems, but a lot of the orbs that I could find are ungettable, even if I get the orb, the key will appear somewhere ungettable because of the weird way that the Crossroads 3 is shaped. Okay, how's this? Ha! Hive, huh? That's a land that I don't really know how to cope with. Like, I understand the general idea. is that you find hyperbug nests, and then when there's way too many monsters, and then they all chase you. So there's way too many of them for you to possibly fight, and you got to lead them in search of another hyperbug nest, and then they all fight each other, and you walk away with all the money. The question is, am I going to be able to manage my Orb of Yendor quest this way? Am I going to be able to find my way back? I feel like the answer is no. If I ever find any hyperbugs, I'm going to have to, like, do a lot of running away. You can't stand and fight them like you can in most places. Right? So I think I'm going to have to say no to this Orb of Yendor also, sadly. This is, it's a false princess, okay. This is another reason, I think, why... Alright, this is in a land of storms. This should be fine. But anyway, this is a reason why collecting 25 orbs in a place could be the wrong approach. Is that it makes it become a land that it's very dangerous to get the Orb of Yendor in. Right? Like, I'd be thrilled to go through an alchemist's lab to find my Yendor key. Except that I've got 25 elixirs of life, and the place is just swarming with slime beasts. Was it worth it? It helped me find orbs of speed elsewhere. Made some of the other lands easier, perhaps. And arguably, the fact that you can just keep going forever until you get the perfect Orb of Yendor means what? Means that the fact that you've made one more land be a bad candidate shouldn't matter. Eventually, you can just keep going until you find the right candidate, but... Okay, so I think we're going to go for this one. Let's wait for these monsters to arrive. I guess there's just the one. I have to make sure I don't block this off, actually. And I need to remember to be putting down orbs of Yendor, or dead orbs at regular intervals. So right here, I think, is fine. From here, I can clearly see the Orb of Yendor, and I know I should leave. One thing I need to make sure of is that monsters do not destroy my Orbs of Yendor. I'm not sure if they can actually do that. Our items... Let me read the description here. Sandstone walls and most creatures are conductive. It doesn't mention items. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to find that that Sandstorm, or that items were conductive, so that they could conceivably destroy my Orb of Yendor. Maybe I should actually therefore put one a little bit further out of the path of this electric thing, because you can imagine a couple monsters lining up here and destroying this stuff and just making me overall sad. And I have plenty of orbs, so... What are all these monsters doing here already? Alright, let's not die. Let's not get electrocuted. I'll put another orb down here, just in case. This is, like, harder than I thought it would be. That made a wall, that's nice. Okay. It's a little hard to get going in the right direction, though, huh? Alright. They all got electrocuted. That was lucky. From here, I can see those orbs, and I have plenty of dead orbs, so I don't need to, like... I don't need to be stingy with them. I can afford to put them down quite frequently. So as long as I'm standing somewhere where I can see the previous one, I'll put down the new one. And I'll fight this troll while I can. Okay, here we go. Let's run this way. From here, I can see it, so I'll put one down. I could step a little further west and still see it, but again, I have plenty of orbs, and this way I'll be absolutely sure that I don't miss it. Here, I guess, is fine. Maybe one step even less far would have been better if I had done it like southeast of here. Alright, let's stop to fight some trolls. Go this way, not through the charged area. Oh, let's put down an orb. So this is not a perfect path, of course. Oh, I almost went too far here. Put down another orb. Yeah, I can see that one. Which way is it? How come I can't see the marker anymore? Okay, there it is, northeast. And where's my previous one? It's to the west. And I can see the one I'm standing on. Fine. Put one down here. This is a long walk. And I'm attracting a lot of monsters in the meantime. Yeah, it's there. I can still see it fine. Let's go one more tile and then put one down. This is sort of a tough place to be because you can't kill all the monsters. Okay, I want to head northeast through this area, but I'm a little bit concerned about getting electrocuted. Or about being caught by this metal beast to the north. I think it should be okay. Let's push him again just to be sure, and push him over, like, to the west, yeah. Okay, well that's good to know. Our dead orb got electrocuted and it's still there, so that's not something we have to worry about. Can I still see all the way there? I can. Huh. Okay, so from here, should I put down another orb? It's a little close. I could go further than this. Let's go, in fact, one further. That's plenty. Gonna have to go around this electrocution stuff here. Whoops, no, I wanted to go this way. Put down an orb. I can still just barely see the last one to the southwest. And we still have plenty, so I'll just put an extra one down here. What is this? Is it? What? Where is it? It's actually in the land of power? Are you kidding me? I thought it was guaranteed to be... Did I make a mistake by not following this far enough? Oh my god. I don't think I can get this in the land of power. I guess I should have read the instruction manual a little more carefully, huh? Should have actually gone to look at where this is. I don't think I can mess with that. I might just have to declare defeat on this. Come back later for a win. That's so weird. It's not that far, I thought. How far away is it? 37, but I have to cross this crossroads too. Step into a land of power. Are you kidding me? I don't think I can do it. I thought it was going to be in this land of storms. Huh. Well. I'm going to pick this dead orb back up. And just say, like, forget it. Gotta go. Sorry, Endor. I don't think I really did that. The monster just walked in there because it's dumb. The mutant ivy fell? Mutant ivy spread into the Land of Eternal Motion, and the ground collapsed and it fell. Very funny. Yeah, so here we go, questing for more dead orbs and orbs of Yendor. Very exciting, I'm sure. Whoa, I am in way more trouble than I thought I was in that area. I'm glad I had the Orb of Teleport, so I was always fine. And the Orb of the Dragon, maybe. Well, on the one hand, that's a disappointment. On the other, we did find a Crossroads 2, which might be better than a Crossroads 3. In terms of finding orbs. I'm not really sure, though. It might be worse. It seems like we're passing right by the entrances to a lot more lands this way, which I don't really appreciate. We're exposing the ratio of non-Crossroads tiles to Crossroads tiles is higher than it was. Okay, so let's follow this time and see where it goes. Although just the fact that it's in a that you have to go through a living cave to get here makes it much more difficult. I don't even know what land I'm hoping for, really. Like, I mean, the Land of Storms was fine. The problem was that it split into the Land of Power at the end. Is this one doing the same? Land of Eternal Motion. Wow. That's not good enough. You can't do that. And then it goes through another Crossroads 2, briefly. Into Hell? Yeah, this is like ridiculous. I can't handle this. This is kind of disappointing that it's... Well, I don't know. I guess this part is not so dumb. Like, there's actually... I'm making choices based on what is hard, right? Based on actual levels of difficulty and challenge, which is what you do all the time in a roguelike. And that I'm happy with. Like, I'm glad to be making decisions based on that, even if I think it's kind of silly that I can. Oh, oops, I just blew my... I just hit 10 lesser demons killed, which means now I won't have any chance. It'll be a lot more work to kill the next greater demons, but whatever. Anyway, it's kind of lame that I can make that decision. I kind of wish it was just like, here, there's the quests, go and get the Orb of Yendor, right? Or the key for it. But now I can be like, oh, you know, this orb's a little bit too hard. I like another orb better. I'm choosing to do this like more tedious but safer approach, specifically because I said that this game I wanted to try to win to make sure that I can, and that I'm not just like deluding myself into thinking that I'm doing things well. Once I'm done proving that I can win, I'll complain more about how dumb this part of the game is. I might just like never try to win again because I think this is not the fun part. Right? Like how fun is this? Well, actually, let's kill these guys. I'm not doing what's interesting in this game. I.e. all these tactical exploring of lands and picking up treasures and, you know, balancing monster spawn rates with the amount of treasure that you get and like all this cool stuff that I love. Instead, I'm just walking back and forth in a crossroads until I get something that feels easy enough to do. right? Like, here's Windy Plains. Like, this could be doable, but... Well, A, I guess I gotta follow it the whole way to see if it goes someplace horrible. I wish it would just show me, like, I have to use the arrow keys to do this. What is this, a chasm? Alright. Like, wouldn't it be nice if there was some button that was like, take me on a tour of the path to the Orb of Yendor, since you're willing to show me. And, like, do it efficiently and conveniently, but I have to, like, do all this stupid, like, left, right, up, down, to make sure that it doesn't snake out of my field of view too easily. So it's all in a Windy Plains, which is something. I could enter that Windy Plains. But it's... Like, the Windy Plains is just an absolutely terrible place to put down dead orbs, right? Or, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. No, actually, I don't even know. Of course, in a sense, there is no right way, but I thought I might be backtracking to a previously entered area. But now that I've picked up that dead orb, I know that this area, at least, I've never been to. Oops, can't go that way, can I? Like, I'd love to explore Dragon Chasms. That sounds like a blast. It's just that the way the game is structured, that's not the best thing for me to do right now. And I don't know. Playing and developing Dungeon Crawl has given me a perspective about when it feels like the game is getting in the way of fun. Which is what I feel like is happening here with this Orb of Yendor quest. I don't know. And I could be wrong. Maybe this is super fun and I just don't get it. But I don't think so. Oh, I shouldn't be going near an icy land if I can help it. There's a bunch of monsters there. Alright, everyone, yeah, line up. There we go. See ya. And, like, it would be, I think, even better if Orbs of Yendor were only findable in Hell. That would be a much more interesting challenge. Wow, look at me sparkle and shine. I got so many orbs. Orb of Storms, Orb of Speed, Orb of Shielding. I'm like nuts. It would be an exciting challenge that you could find your character too weak to do. So, well, I guess not exactly, because your character doesn't increase in power at all, except in terms of how many orbs you've unlocked. So actually, that's kind of too bad. But... wow. Okay, got him. I don't know. The way it is now, it just feels like I'm wasting my time. Why are you making me do all this? Okay, how's this? Is it in the Rose Land? It seems like it is, with the Rose Garden. So, on the one hand, Rose Gardens are so scary, I've never even gone into one now. Am I really going to be willing... Thornless Rose. I guess that's the treasure here. Am I going to be willing to try to go 100 tiles deep into one to find the treasure? And, like, I don't know. It's nice that... that this one actually is all encompassed in one land. But it's not a good land to go into. Like, I kind of wish, if they're gonna make me do all this exploring to find the perfect Yendor quest, that I could just, like, hit spacebar and create a new Orb of Yendor and see if it's in a place I like, And if so, do the quest, and if not, hit spacebar again. All the wandering in between is just a waste of everybody's time. You could even go one further, I suppose, and have a button where I can say, let me put down an Orb of Yendor right here, please. That's what the random situation sort of ends up being similar to. I don't know, I'm afraid... Yeah, I'm afraid of the Rose Garden. Have I? I haven't done the Land of Eternal Motion yet, huh? Because it's getting kind of late, and I don't want to finish the game... I kind of need to put the game on hold tonight, actually. So I need an Orb of Safety, which you need to do the Land of Eternal Motion for. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't take me hours to do this Yendor quest, but it seems like that is not the way things are. So I'm going to actually look for... You know, if I find a suitable Yendor quest, I'll do it, I guess. But I'm also looking for a Land of Eternal Motion. Oh, I can't go that way. As an alternate way to end the session and the recording tonight. Bunch of dead orbs. Which is going to be a disappointing finish because I was hoping that I would be able to knock my win here. Notch? I don't know exactly what verb I'm looking for. Like, I think it's notch. Right, like you would put a notch in the wall. This rattling is kind of a problem, isn't he? I need to go, like, here to knock him out, and then I can... Oh, there, that guy's blocked forever now. I guess he found a way around. I don't know. Like I said, I was hoping I could find a way to win this game, but it seems like the Ender Quest is set up to be dumb and gameable. Man, I am, like, bitter about this. I can't seem to find a way to say anything nice about this quest setup, which is a shame, because I do love the rest of this game. Aha! A Land of Eternal Motion. Here we go. And I even have an Orb of Teleport. So I just need to pick up 10 of these. And I have an Orb of Teleport with me if things get bad. But they shouldn't. What I definitely should not do is play recklessly because I have an Orb of Teleport. I should use that as my escape tool. What is this? An Orb of Flash, okay. And only use it if I get into a situation accidentally where I'm in a lot of danger. Am I up to 4? Is that what I have 4 of? Yeah, Phoenix Feathers, okay. Is there enemies to the southeast? There is one, yeah. Let's run northeast then. This bird is nuts, by the way. I'm gonna have to use an Orb of Flash on him at some point. I need to make sure I don't let it time out. Because unlike the dogs, he can follow directly behind me. Let's just kill him now. There we go. Since it gave me access to this treasure. To kill him and the dog. I needed to kill the bird whenever. It didn't really matter when. But I figured when I was... Ooh, Orb of Speed. Can I get that? That would be a big help. Nice. That should let me just outdistance the heck out of these guys. And now... I'm just looking for an exit or an Orb of Safety. Well, not just any exit. Like, I need an exit to somewhere kind of safe-ish. possibly a crossroads would be nice. Ivory Tower is kind of safe-ish, but also pointless, because I would just escape back out into the same Land of Eternal Motion, which is missing a lot of its floor, so it's a pretty bad place to be. Is there, like... what's over here? A Yendorian Forest has a similar problem, really. I still have teleport, right? Yes. 28 turns left on that. You can get very far in 28 turns. What's down there? Some sort of fire. Okay, yeah, Land of Power, Eternal Fire. Sounds bad. Starting to get a little concerned, but I think it's going alright. We're not letting any of these guys get very close at all. What is this over to the west? A dry forest. Oh, I'm down to just one turn left on Orb of Teleport. This is my chance to use it. Use it or lose it. Which, I mean, losing it would be a perfectly reasonable choice. It's just, ooh, super far back. It seems like I can get a little more value by teleporting, like, way over to the edge of line of sight, right? Why can't I teleport, like, out here? That doesn't seem right. Can I teleport, like, super far? No, there's, like... this is how far I can teleport. I'll try it. Did it work? I'm not sure. No, it only took me this way. I'm not sure why I was allowed to click that far away if it wouldn't actually take me very far. Alright, do we see any orbs of safety nearby? No. Alright, well, let's get running. What's that to the west? A dry forest. Not super inclined to go there. Might not be too bad. Northwest is another dry forest. I would really hate, by the way, to die here. I think I can avoid it, but I do need to play carefully. There's something to the east. Let's head that way and see... It's a crossroads. Perfect. I would really, really love to get there. I don't think I can. This dog is going to be too much trouble. Right? Yeah, he's going to cut me off. Well, maybe I can cut him off. Yeah. If I go to this entrance instead of the one up here, I can get there before him. Can't I? Yes, go east, east, east. That'll cut him off. There might be some more dogs over to the southeast here, but if so, I'll have to adjust once I see them. Alright, we made it. There's an Orb of Yendor, I guess we'll check it out. Oh, yeah, go really far along a crossroads. That sounds nice. Cocytus, ugh. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Let's not do that. So, let's just explore until we find an Orb of Safety. That looks like it. Great. So, that's gonna have to do it, I guess. I don't know. I guess, like I said, if you guys are watching this, I decided to upload it. And I probably should, since I had a lot of ranting in there. I should upload it. And, you know, we did the Land of Eternal Motion as well. And we learned some about how the Yendor quest works, even though we didn't have a chance to do it. So I think it's probably worth uploading. But for now, we're going to save this game and come back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you next time.